Beautiful beings, how's everybody doing? Jacob here. In today's video, I want to talk to you about 5 key things when it comes to having amazing mental health, a solid foundation to lie the infinite height of mental health that we can have. And we get to feel good and be happy and enjoy this beautiful life. If you don't have some type of foundation to lay your mental health bricks upon, then a storm can come by, strong winds, a raging person, some type of event can easily knock you off your base, your groundedness. And when I started to implement these 5 key things into my life, happiness became the norm. Yes, there's ebb and flow. Yes, there's emotions that we get to experience and feel throughout life. But how we relate to those emotions and how we feel and move through those emotions is up to us. We can suppress and repress and avoid and distract and postpone feeling what we know is really deep inside and continue to be triggered by things that no longer serve us and causes us to react instead of respond in certain ways that don't serve us and the people around us. And every time we give ourselves permission to be with our feelings and to be with this emotion, we gain a little bit of our freedom back. So, when you have a strong foundation, you have the tools, you have the things to move through life in a grateful and happy place. And this is achievable for anyone who is committed to their self-development, their discovery, spirituality, and being a conscious creator. And this was a game changer for me. And once I got all 5 of these implemented regularly, peace. Not all the time, but a lot of the times. Peace. So, without further ado, number 1, the first thing that you can do to support your mental health: reading. Reading books. Now, if you're anything like me, growing up, I hated reading. I could not stand it. My dad always told me over and over and over again, Jacob, readers are leaders. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever, Dad. I'm just going to go play some video games. But as I got older, and as I began to delve into the world of personal development, I realized that I loved reading. And throughout school and the education system, I was just never given things that I wanted to read, things I didn't feel like I needed. You know, the things like The Great Gatsby and whatever, a lot of those books they signed to us back in the day. I'm not saying that, those books are cool and, I'd probably like them if I read them today, but just at the time, I just don't really care. And now, there's books that can give you wisdom and knowledge about how this world works, how this universe works, more self-awareness, more self-understanding. And you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. We've all heard that. We are the average of the people we spend the most time with. What's cool about reading is that you get to choose who you spend your time with, who you surround yourself, what minds are you constantly taking in. People who have gone before you and dedicated their whole lives to a certain topic. years and decades and decades and decades of research and effort and study and intention all formed this nice, organized little book with their deepest insights. And that's for you. Reading has re-inspired, reignited my passion for learning. If it wasn't for reading, I don't even know if I'd be in front of this camera right now with anything to share. Reading is, that's not true. I have my own, excuse me, I have my own innate wisdom and life experience. And reading has also exemplified that and amplified it and multiplied it into more understanding. So the first thing, even if it's 5 pages, 10 pages a day, read. Super important. And what you'll notice at first is that you won't enjoy it, especially if you don't have a habit. Maybe you will, but for myself, it's something I had to initially kind of force myself to do because I had this belief system that said, oh, reading's boring, it's not fun. But anytime I started, I'd get into it. And over time, you start getting excited to read. So commit to a daily reading practice. You fill your mind with great minds, with wisdom and knowledge and the keys to living a fulfilling life. Number 2, to have amazing mental health is meditation. Now, if you don't have a meditation practice, what are you doing? You are missing out on such a valuable asset in your toolkit for not just mental wellness, but self-awareness, insight, peace, clarity, a way to connect you with your true nature, the part of you that is and always will be, connected to who you truly are. When I began implementing meditation in my life was about 10 years ago. I was 15, I was in high school, and I started doing it. And what I noticed over time is that I stopped reacting to life. I began to respond. I was more aware. I was more observing of my thoughts. I was more mindful, more present, more grounded, more happy, more aware of your body and your thoughts, and connecting to your awareness. We live in such a noisy world, social media, TV, all these distractions. And in this noisy world, it's more important than ever to find stillness, to find silence, to find quiet. The power of silence, the power of being still brings so much clarity into your life. So, if you don't meditate, I encourage you or challenge you to start, even if that's just 3-5 minutes a day, and just focus on the breath coming in and the breath coming out, and feel the slightly colder air coming in through the nose and the slightly warmer air coming out the nose. Number 3, nature. Nature and sunlight. Now, we are born from the earth. We are connected to this beautiful planet. And we're constantly looking at our screens, inside, disconnected, living in these cities, surrounded by cement, disconnected from Mother Earth, from this beautiful planet, this life-giving source. So having a daily grounding practice where you get out into nature, and there's actually a lot of interesting research and science around this. I'm not going to post any studies here. You can easily type in benefits of grounding and go do some research yourself, but putting your bare foot on the soil, on the earth, or just spending time and getting sunlight, not just receiving, obviously the vitamin D and the nourishment of the sun and the warmth that feels good, but the energy as well, receiving the energy, that energy has information for your body to receive. The biophotons, the light particles that penetrate your cells Getting out into nature and getting sunlight is one of the most important things we can do for our mental health, and it brings us peace. So that's number 3, get out into nature. Number 4, gratitude. Now, gratitude is one of the most important practices when it comes to our happiness. What are you thankful for? Gratitude, appreciation, is the energy of abundance. If you're focusing on what you don't have and being ungrateful, you're in the energy of lack. You're focused on what you don't have. You're missing something. Something's not okay. And it actually blocks manifestation. It blocks receiving more because you're not in the energy of receiving. You're in the energy of lack, of repelling and not having. And it places your happiness in the future. Once I get that thing, then I'll be happy. Once I get over there, then I'll be happy. When I have the relationship, when I have the car, when I have this and that, then I'll be happy. And that's not how manifestation works. Manifestation works, we get to be the energy of abundance. We get to be the energy of giving, of happiness, love, worthiness, peace now. And that's one of the most powerful ways you can do this is having a gratitude practice. So I challenge you to start practicing gratitude. Like having this, like literally set out a part of your day, 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night, to write things you are grateful for. Or to just think about things you're grateful for. Or to be happy. Or to just speak out what you're grateful for and put your attention on gratitude. Do it more. Do it as much as you can. The more you do it, the more you build momentum and the more happy you are. So start practicing gratitude and watch how it changes your life. And the 5th and final thing that you can do to have amazing mental health is exercise. Get movement. Move your body. Emotion, energy in motion. The more we can bring movement to our bodies, the better we can feel. You get your heart rate up. Open up your blood vessels. Get more blood flowing. More oxygen delivery to your body. If you're not moving, I mean, guys, it's 2023. We all know that exercise is good for us. And if you're not doing this, I don't even need to go into why it's so good for us. We all know. We know how much better we feel when we work out consistently, even if it's just 20 minutes a day. I'd recommend more, but 20 minutes a day, it can have profound changes if you're a very sedentary person. So I encourage you to move your body. Get out. Go for a brisk walk. Go for a brisk walk. A little bit more pace, or a jog, or go lift some weights. Lift something heavy. Especially for you men, lift something heavy. Build your testosterone. Get up that strength, that vigor, that vitality. It may seem like it sucks at first, but it's the gift that keeps giving. The more and more you get into it, the confidence and the feeling and the strength and the vitality and the energy that comes with this with exercise. I mean, if you don't have your health, what do you have? If you don't have your health, what do you have? Doesn't matter how much money you have, what awesome relationships you have. If you don't have your health, you can't enjoy any of it. So I challenge you to start moving your body, even if it's just baby steps. Get the momentum going. Don't go burn yourself out and get super crazy sore the next day and be like, oh, working out sucks. It's not for me. I don't feel good. No. Baby steps, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. And the more you do it, add a little more, add a little more. And do what feels good for you. I do gymnastic rings. I also love going for a lot of walking and runs, and I love surfing. You know, make it fun. Find what you like for you. It doesn't have to, I have to go to the gym and run on the treadmill for 30 minutes like a robot. Like, this is all I can do. An hour on treadmill. That's so boring. And it's not even effective. Studies have shown. Just doing the treadmill. I see people going on the treadmill all the time. That's all they do. And it's like, what are you doing? Anyways, find something you love. Have fun, playful activities. And have like surfing or some type of sport, whatever that is for you, whatever you like, whether it's hiking or mountain biking. And then have a daily discipline too of what you do. Find structure. You can find so many different free advice and programs to do on YouTube alone. So start moving your body. Give your body the love it deserves and wants. Movement. Free up your body. So those are my 5 tips. 10. Those are my 5 tips to increase your mental health, to have amazing mental health, to have a superb mental health, and to feel good, to have a strong foundation, to be energized and excited about life. And I promise you, if you start implementing these 5 things regularly in your life, you will not be the same person a year from now. You will be something completely different. You'll be more wise, you'll have more energy, you'll be more clear, you'll be more self-aware. You'll understand your place in a deeper way. You'll feel more connected to those around you and the people you love in this beautiful life. But it takes commitment. It takes a commitment, especially in the beginning when it's not a habit. It takes a choice in this moment. Okay, am I going to watch TV or am I going to meditate? It's easy to do. It's easy not to do. What are you going to choose? You're going to choose great mental health, poor mental health. Peace, anxiety. Happiness, sadness. What are you going to choose? Because you're always making choices in this moment. And this is the foundation. This is laying the brick for an amazing building. An amazing mental health. Always come back to the fundamentals. When things get hard and confusing, let's come back to the fundamentals, the basics. And if you have this, it'll serve you the rest of your life. It'll be that grounds work that you can build your life upon for the rest of your life. But you got to give it a chance. It seems uncomfortable when you start and you think about it. And if it's too much, don't try doing them all at once. Add one habit at a time. If it's just reading, focus on one habit at a time. Do that one habit more for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Just whether that's reading, meditation, get out in nature regularly for 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes a day. Choose one. Unless you're like a all-in intense person like me and you want to do like 3 at once or 4 at once. Sometimes not the best, but it also serves me at other times. But the best way to do this, especially if it's overwhelming, is to do one at a time. Choose one, do it for 4 weeks. And then once those 4 weeks and it's become more of a routine, then add the next one in. And then do that one, do both of those for the next 4 weeks. And then add another one. And do that until they're all a part. They're all integrated into your way of life. And I promise you, your life will be so different, so much more meaning and depth and fulfilling, that you'll be wondering why you didn't start earlier. That's the only thing that's the only thing when I look at my past, I don't live in regret because I believe in the divine timing of things and we're on our journeys and we're perfectly where we are. But when I look back, if I was to change one thing, I would have started all these practices way earlier. Some of them I was doing, some of them I wasn't, some of them I was doing consistently, some of them I wasn't. But a lot of these things weren't taught in school, like meditation and reading, like personal growth, like spirituality, wisdom, teaching books, or just books from successful people, great minds from our past, from our times, from our history. Teaching you how to live an effective life. Start implementing these 5 things, and I'm excited for you. I'm excited to see your transformation over the years to come. I love you guys. I appreciate you. If you got value out of this video, like, comment, and subscribe. I want to connect with you. I want to hear you. And I'm putting a lot of energy into these videos, so I'd appreciate a like. And if you're feeling called to hear more of my heart sharing, drop a subscribe. Give you words. Go ahead and subscribe. Or don't. Whatever. It's all good. But either way, I love you. Hope you got value. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.